Okay, here we are. Not quite sure if the beast is going to go to sleep yet or not, but we'll give it a few minutes. So, the comparison between Live and Project 1999. There's Tommy. First and foremost, Crescent Reach. This is the starting area for all races, all classes, on the live servers. Well, this is the starting town. There's a tutorial zone that most people choose to start through because it's the easiest way to get to level 10. But yeah, we're not going to go through all that. You guys have seen enough of those in past streams to know what that's like. There's Tommy right there. Let's get him in group. Alright. He has a mount. I don't. I have to run. I'm playing a warrior, he's playing a beast lord. One second. Okay. And this is the how do we go? Trying to remember what we did. I don't remember. B. I don't remember how it went. Um, don't even remember what we did. Seems like so long ago. Oh, these two folks following us around here. Mercenaries. That's Tommy's and that's mine. Those are NPCs that follow you around. You can oh, that. No, it went fine. It went fine. I think we all did a lot of leveling that night. But the mercenaries are NPCs that follow you around, and they either fight for you or heal you. You can get a variety of kinds. There's tank mercenaries, DPS, ranged, and melee. Crescent Reach is always very laggy. Lots of NPCs in this town. No, the beast is going to be difficult today. But what I really wanted to do was take us over to Freeport. So you can see how much Freeport has changed. And then we're probably going to go through the Common Lands, show you the tunnel that is now Ghost Town, EC Tunnel, and probably poke our noses into Befallen. Hey Gathorn, how's it going? We're doing the comparison thing today. This is one of the new zones they added. You start in Crescent Reach and then you grind your way through several different zones in an attempt to get to max level, or as close to rating levels as possible. Maps, those are a new feature. Oops. There's Crescent Reach, Blightfire Moors, Gorkar Mesa, and then from there you can go to Blackfeather Roost, or up to the Steppes, or Sunder Rock Springs. And then it's just a progression of zones. This one leads to an ice thing, this one leads to a volcano thing. Getting progressively harder, higher level as you go. Designed to get you to those higher levels as quickly as possible, as efficiently as possible. Something else they added was a connecting tunnel to High Pass over here in this zone. So now there's another way to go through High Pass. We will be visiting High Pass, just not right this minute. The Plane of Knowledge stones. These books are scattered a lot of different zones all around the world. They take you to the Plane of Knowledge. Plane of Knowledge is like your hub to get to all the different... A lot of you already know all this stuff, but some of you don't, especially dedicated P99 folks. She's not going down for a nap. Plane of knowledge. Very handy addition to the live servers is the guild panel, so you can see who's all on in your guild, and it allows you to do all your guild management and everything right here. But for now, we're going to head over to Freeport. Hey, there's Gathorn. The cheating bastard. Still not wearing pants. Oh, Spirit of the Wolf. Thank God. Shaman. Now, Gathorn won't be able to accompany us through Freeport. They don't like his kind in those parts. But I'm just going to do a quick run through just to show you how different it is now. Not going to visit any of the shops or anything. Just a quick run through town. Tommy's already here. He's playing with the cat people and they're neutral to everybody, but this is Freeport. It's the newbie area that nobody uses anymore. And there's Boomba the Big, the ogre that sits in the courtyard. And as you can see, they've changed it significantly. Much harder to find your way around now. Vendors and whatnot. I'm not going to go through a lot of this. It's really confusing, really easy to get lost now. As if old Freeport wasn't bad enough, new Freeport is just a pain in the butt. But they've admitted that they went too far on the redo of Freeport, so... And you keep going down that way and you'll eventually come to Freeport East, but that's enough for that. Let's head on out, because we got to hit Befallen. Now we're a little high for Befallen, but I want to give you a... Oops, I'm wrong, see what I mean? Very confusing. And I'm already lost. It's a very common thing in Freeport. Hog collars in. Collars. Hog collars. Don't have my voice yet. This is the new area with all the Death Fist orcs. Lots of texture changes, lots of reskins, all the new character models, all that stuff. They've done a good job with it. Give them credit. You know, as much as people dislike the changes they made to the game, it is a much prettier looking game now. Really smoothed out a lot of those angles. Added a few more polygons. This is the common lands. They've just compressed them all into one big zone, east and west. So you can get all the way over to Kithcore Forest without zoning. It used to be East Common Lands, West Common Lands, and Kithcore. Now it's just the Common Lands all the way across. Notice the lack of auction chat. Since they've implemented the bazaar, everybody moved out of the EC tunnel and is up in the plane of knowledge at the bazaar, selling their wares there. Set your vendor character up as a merchant, and then people just go shop just like they would any other vendor. But as you can see, the tunnel's got a little bit of a change, and it is now vacant. That's it. EC tunnel. It's sad, but it is what it is. Okay, onward to Befallen. Now Befallen will look very familiar to you. The instance itself hasn't received a reskin. That's the undead stones outside the EC tunnel. Sure, many of you are familiar with it. Occasionally a ghoul will spawn there, or a mummy of some sort. One of the vendor huts down there. And up here's Befallen. Now there's two Befallens now. If you click on the blue stone, it takes you to the higher level Befallen. I've never been through it. It's like level 100 or something like that. But then if you just go through the doorway, it's regular Befallen. And you'll recognize it right away. Everything inside is exactly the same as it used to be. But it's much easier to go through now. I'm going to go right through and see if I can get the key. There's Skeleton Elrod. I have the combat music turned off. So if you'd like to hear it, I can turn it back on, but it gets monotonous after a while. Oh, that kid. There, my mercenary just healed me. Nothing. With the Shadow Knight that drops the key. Then you need that key to go through this door. Where's everybody else at? Is that the one? Ah. Not going to bother killing them all because they're all gray. But then this leads down into the deeper reaches of no, it's over here. Stairway's over here. Stairway. The way down is over here. Oh, I gotta let Gathorn in. Tommy can take care of that on his own. Shoot, I'm lost. Where's the door? Oh, it's this way. That's right. Is that even the right door? Yeah, it's gotta be it. Oh. Oh, he fell through the well, so let's go join him there, shall we? I think she set one down. Ah, there's our mercenaries. bunch of new drop kind of things too. Generally don't get too concerned about anything blue or less anymore. Not with your mercenary in tow. And this is a random drop piece of armor. This is a piece I just picked up. As you can see, it's improved significantly. Let's see if we can find a thorn. There he is. I hear him. Fights still take a while. All right. I don't know where the big boss is in Befallen, having never actually gone through it all that much, but let's go back to that wall. Where was it? There it is. There are a lot more different factions now too. As you can see, Befallen has its own faction. There's a named elf skeleton around the corner here. Ah, locked door. This has always been the downside of Befallen. Doesn't want to let you back out. Supposed to be a troll shadow knight around here. I mean, it's all going to look familiar to you. If you've ever been in here before, then you know that Befallen is Befallen. Doesn't see any traffic these days though. Everybody goes through the Crescent Reach grind. Well, I guess he's not here right now. Let's keep following this cave around, see what we can find. We'll go all through Fallen. Oh, this is the well where we dropped down. So now Gathorn's using a DPS, melee DPS pet, which is a rogue. We're just going to do the hug the wall method to get through the entire bottom. Just hug the right wall, keep your shoulder up against it, and just go all the way through. Probably going to hit Crushbone after this. I just hit this one because it was close to Freeport and I wanted you to see Freeport. Money no longer has weight, so you can loot up as much as you want. No reason not to. Big boon to the monks. Can't take it anymore, Gathorn. It's too much. And that's where we came through, so I want to continue on this section. I guess that's it. I guess that's it. Oh, there's supposed to be a name guide down this hallway here. I know, it's horrible. And they're still good zones, still worth a lot of XP. It's supposed to be named down here. Yeah, it's a shame that so much of this game just goes untouched now because of the Crescent Reach grind. Yeah. Bone to pick with you. Is that it? Yeah, this is where the name spawns, but he's not up right now. Spawns right here. Okay. What other names are in this zone? We'll pull up the P99 wiki to see what's in it. Respawn rate's really fast in here. It is a shame that all this stuff goes to waste. I'm trying to navigate the map. It even gives you aggro points. See how much aggro you have. Let's see, where are we at? Making our way down to the Shadow Knight. Okay, we gotta go this way. Dark Elf Shadow Knight. If that music gets annoying, let me know, I'll shut it off. I think this is the primary reason why they don't have an issue with P99. What the hell? Since when do will-o-wisps attack people? I think I already have a light source of some sort. And there she is. Where'd she go? We need that Shadow Knight. This is the live version of Everquest, Ivan. We've been playing on a retro server for the last few weeks, and I wanted to show people what it looks like on the live version. I didn't realize these were this high level. Huh. You do not want to attack him. We're about wrapped up in here. Now I'm probably going to head on over to High Pass from here. Just show you how much that has changed. That whole zone has received a complete changeover. I'm afraid we may have to use our origin thing to get out of here, though. I don't know, let's see if we can do it. So I'd really rather not run all the way back to Freeport. Oh, I'm rooted. Rooted. And snared. Boy, they really don't want me going anywhere. There we go. Is there somebody there? Oh. Pets. Backpack. I'll take it. What the heck? I don't think my XP bar has moved at all. I used to killing blues on this server. Usually you just go after yellows, reds. Okay. Where are we at? Where are we at? Yep, that's the way we want to go. Door's locked. And I don't have the key. That's what we needed that Dark Elf Shadow Knight for. Okay. Well, when all else fails, origin. Oh, he must have gone back to playing knowledge. Alright. Alright, I'll be right there, and then I'm gonna go grab a coffee after I get there. Head back over to Freeport and then go to High Pass from there, or do you want to do Crushbone? Let's go to High Pass. Love High Pass. This town is always so choppy. Excuse me. Jump. One thing that's nice about the live servers now is if you want to go back to those old zones where, you know, like Najina and Crushbone and all that, it's all yours. There's no competition for any of the camps, unless they make it a hot zone, which is something they'll frequently do. A hot zone is a bonus XP zone, so whenever they make a zone a hot zone, it gets camped really heavy. As you can see, people like doing the level grind. It's much easier for Ixar now too, because Crescent Reach is neutral to everybody. So. Okay, I'm gonna go grab a coffee. I'll be right back. It is freezing. Fall is setting in, autumn. It is frigid. Okay, let me hit a vendor real quick. Cracked Darkwood Shield. Forgot I had that. I'm gonna save those because I'm thinking about rolling up an XR monk. Okay. Now the mercenaries, you're charged every 15 minutes for them, and the price goes up as you level up. The mercenaries level with you. And there's different kinds you can get. You can get dwarf, you know, all the different races, and then there's some special ones you can get. There's a gingerbread man you can get, and a little mechanical gnome thing that you can get. All kinds of different mercenaries. This is the one I'm using now. Is the one from the starting zone. Ouch. Back itches. And you can see them level as they level up. Their gear changes. Used to be able to gear up your mercenaries, but they've simplified that a bit. You can still give them cosmetic gear, but it doesn't have any effect on the mercenary. Now we're going to run across common lands into Kithcore, just to show you what Kithcore looks like. It's still the same. Kithcore hasn't changed. Rivervale hasn't changed. In fact, I think they still use a lot of the old models in Rivervale for the deputies. Oh, and there's Runny Eye. Oh, no. Oh, this, yes. Sorry. Alright, if you want to just put me on follow, Bithorn, while you pasta yourself up, I'll run you through all the guards, make sure we train all of them on you. In the old world, faction's still a thing. If you're playing Troll and you try to go through Freeport, you're going to be killed on sight. But most of the new content has done away with a lot of that. Yep, there's Gathorn, our favorite naked troll. See how they've changed the troll models. All the models, all the character models. It's got me on auto follow right now. Well, that was Befallen. Now we're going to go hit High Pass. Maybe we'll encounter a hill giant on the way. That would be fun. My primary server is Zegni. We're playing on Bertoxxulous right now. And I forget that on Bertoxxulous I'm not level 85. So I try to attack stuff sometimes I really have no business attacking. Wait, you're making pasta? Shouldn't you be making like a strudel or something? Or bratwurst. Yeah, I was afraid of that. Undead are still dicks. Hmm? No, undead. They aggro on you. It doesn't matter what level you are, the undead will aggro on you. Because they're dicks. See? Gray skeleton. Yep, he's far enough away we don't have to worry about it. Really fun if we saw a sand or a hill giant. But I think we made it all the way across the zone without any encounters. Yep, we did. And this road will take us right up into Kithcore. Now you still have to be careful in Kithcore at night. Hmm? What? Should be. Should be. Yeah, we updated it. Where is it? There it is. Still a lot of fun to be had on the live servers. You make your own fun. That's the thing. You don't get caught up in the grind that everybody else does. There's still a lot of worlds to explore, or a lot of stuff to explore. A lot of places you can visit, and you have them all to yourself now. Like last night we went to a Mistmore on P99. There were like 30 people there. Couldn't get a camp in anywhere. And if you go there today, it'll be all yours. Nope, the undead are fixing to come out, so we're gonna have to skirt around the zone. Kithcore is exactly the same, hasn't changed. Undead still come out at night, still got to be careful. High Pass has received a significant change. Now we did all this and we could have just run over from Crescent Reach. I don't know why we did that, but whatever. But fortunately your gear allows you to be much more survivable. Make sure you still got me on follow yet. Still want to stay way up the zone wall. Same deal. This should all be familiar to any of you that have tried to travel through Kithcore at night. The Karanas are all the same. No change there. There's the Rivervale entrance. There's a zombie quest giver down there in the corner. That's one thing that has changed. Talk to that guy. If you're in like a group, you have to be in a full group or something like that. I forget what it is, a raid group or something. He gives you a mission. Heat just kicked on. It's okay, I'm freezing. Oh. And here we are at High Pass. Now this is going to look a lot different. I hope I have my bloom turned off, because last time I came in here I almost went blind. It's very bright. Biggest difference in High Pass is they got rid of the cliffs. Now health point pools on new content mobs are higher than old world mobs. And you'll notice that right away if you go to an old world zone. You'll notice that the mobs are much easier to kill. But you can still do the scalp quests. You can still go down the basement of a High Hold Keep. The Shralocks still spawn. All that. It's just you don't have your steps going up the side of the hill now. They all just spawn on the ground. Three warriors. How many? Pew. If we stay here long enough, one of the Shralocks will pop. This is Bertoxxulous on live. Doing a 3-day comparison of the P99 and live servers. All the different zones we've gone to on P99 compared to how they are now. Doing this through Wednesday. We spent a lot of time in High Pass. Wait. So I thought it appropriate that we come here. You can still get the Darkwood Shield. I got one here somewhere. Yeah, there it is. Cracked Darkwood Shield still available. Shralock pack still available. Just have to wait for them to pop, that's all. But this is what High Pass looks like now. We'll stay for a few spawns. Then we're going to hit Runny Eye and Gorge King Zorg. I got an itch right in the center of my back and I can't reach it. We making one. Let's see what the faction is. Amiable. They've added this tunnel. You remember the old square archway. Well, they've added this tunnel with a few extra guards, so if you happen to be camping here and you have one of those oh shit moments, you can run through the guards and they'll rescue you. But you don't have the shelf anymore, which is kind of sad. It's just a flat pass. Turn off your bloom effects if you come through here, because you will go blind. Let me show you. Where is it? Where is it? Shrolocks will all spawn right over here next to this big rock. If they spawn. Ooh, yellow. That's more like it. Try and see if we can get one of the Shrolocks to pop. Just for old time's sake. He's AFK, he's making something to eat. He just fought and got me on auto follow. So with a roll. There's an orc scout. Okay. No, that's alright, Kyra. Feel free to bring it up as often as you want. Thanks, kid. Waiting for the respawn. They even left the big rock that you can sit on. I don't know if you're familiar or remember, but that big rock in the corner right underneath the guard overlook. But you can't hug the zone wall in camp anymore. How they do in this is the live version, the retail version, the actual real version. Although some would argue that what we've been playing on is the private server, the Project 1999 private server. I'm kind of doing a comparison of the two for the next few days. Some of the zones that we've gone to on there versus how they are now. I think I'm just going to do the live comparison today. I really do need to level him though. Yeah. Pew. We'll see how this goes. If it proves not to be too popular, then we'll just go back to P99. I just thought people would like to see those. All right, thanks, Doug. I appreciate that. This proves to be unpopular. We will go back to P99. Just thought the P99 folks would like to see how things have changed. I want a Shralock to spawn. Pew. No. Let's see what we'll get. Like to hit up Runny Eye, King Zorb, Unrest. Whole bunch of zones. Whole bunch of zones. But, like I said, if it proves to be unpopular, we'll just go back to P99. Because I do have a Shadow Knight that needs to be leveled up. Thanks, kid. I don't think Daybreak gets the credit they deserve, to be honest. Sony was horribly mismanaging the game. Would have probably shut it down by now. And Daybreak came along and rescued it. Thanks, kid. And as a result, it's still alive. Now they've had to make some changes, of course, to keep it marketable in this day and age of instant gratification and whatnot. But you know, they're doing what they have to do to keep the game going. And for that, if for no other reason, you know, you got to give them credit. They have other projects that they could be working on, but they chose to work on this. Keep this alive. Has a very loyal, active core base. And with the changes they've made, it's much more accessible to new players too. So. So it's easy to slam on them, but when you stop and think about it, they really did save the game. And anybody that's played back in the Sony days knows how they just screwed the pooch. They were ill-equipped. Do not steal my kill. Do not steal my kill. Oh, you rotten bastards. Yeah, well they had no business doing an MMO in the first place. They're ill-equipped. They can do single-player games just fine, you know, for the PlayStation and whatnot, but MMO is a completely different animal, and it requires a lot of attention. And if you're not going to dedicate the resources to it, then don't do it. Very simple. Requires frequent updates, requires constant supervision, requires work. You can't just release it and let it go. Really hoping to get a Shralock to spawn. That would be perfect. You know, it's not really anything against Sony, I guess. It's just they were ill-equipped to accept the challenge when they took it over from Variant. Variant is the original company that made Everquest. God, look at this mess. Yeah, that was pretty bad. Trying to raise my two-hand slashing skill since we're here goofing around. Don't use it that often. Oh, I was wondering why my XP isn't going up, because I'm not getting any. The gap in levels is too great. What the hell is Gathorn? 33, no wonder. you. It's nice they added faction messages now, so every time you gain or lose faction, you're notified of it. So you can keep track. How many points do you need to get to X? How many points do you need to get to Y? You know, that kind of thing. But again, faction is decreased in importance. Clearing up some of these corpses. It's getting a little messy. A little messy in the pass. I'll wait for one more spawn. If we don't get one, then we'll carry on. We'll head on over and visit the Knolls. So get your invisibility spell ready, Gathorn. This wasn't about leveling or anything, this was just about visiting the world. That's a new thing they added. Every piece of armor has a augmentation slot. And you can take one of these augmentations that I just picked up, pop it in that slot, increase your buffs. Increase the stats from the armor. Yeah, see there I got a Simple Defiant Garnet. It's a +5 health, mana, endurance. And I just put in a Crude Defiant Emerald, which is 1 stamina, 1 strength. One more spawn around that rock, and then we'll head out. I was really hoping to get a Shrollock today, but it doesn't look like it's going to happen. Now, mercenaries count as a member of your group. So XP will be split accordingly, and your mercenary does level up. Mercenaries get AA experience instead of normal experience, but it's basically the same thing. Yeah, I really wanted the Matrix game to be good, but yeah. So licensed properties never turn out well. Or for every one that turns out well, there's going to be 30 or 40 that just turn out bad. Nope, no Shralock today. No. No, they did not do a good job with that. Corner's got to go in Viz. Old World faction. There we go. Map is still basically the same. You can rely on muscle memory to get you through high pass. It's just received a significant changeover. I know I'm going the wrong way. No, this is it. Really? You mean on the Matrix? I never actually played it. I just heard horror stories about it, so I never even bothered. Now if you continue through this little pass here, as it should be familiar to most folks, you'll come across this unfamiliar tunnel, and this takes you back to Blightfire Moors. And over here was where we would camp at. There used to be a... Oh, jeez. Thanks for the follow, Beetle. Over here there would be a ledge. On Classic server, on P99, there's a ledge right here. And that's where we'd camp. So it's a safe place to sit there and med and whatnot. And if the gnolls come running by, you can just watch them run by. But you don't have that luxury on the live server. They're healing. Rotten bastards. Gnolls have always been the biggest pain in the ass. The orcs are easy compared to the gnolls, even though they're higher level. Let's hope we get a name to pop, but no such luck this time. So, let's head on out to the Gorge of King's Orb. Spent a few days there, if you'll recall. Some very long corpse runs. And this run is exactly the same, so go grab a snack. We'll be here a minute. They didn't change this. One thing they should have changed, they didn't change it. Hey Brian, what's going on? What level's your mage? Wizard? Wizard. $12. My Shadow Knight just dinged 11, so you have a hunting buddy now. All he needs is a healer. He is sick. Made a big old dopey ogre Shadow Knight. It's horrible. It's disgusting. Sounds like it. Might have to cut this short. Yeah, let's do that. before we go to King's Orb. Give me a minute to get games. Oh, you're not on today? Not on today. Alright. Swine. Oh, okay. Right. I'm guessing you're not liking live, Gathorn. Understandable. That classic P99 that gets under your skin. Really want you really want to play it once you get into it and start playing. Yeah, you were pretty lit Friday. It's okay though, it was fun. Oh, excuse me, sorry. Now what I think we're going to do is get over to the Gorge of King's Orb and stop it there. Maybe hop on to P99 for a little bit. Because now I want to play on P99. I like live though, don't get me wrong. I really enjoy playing on live, but you don't have that community that you have on P99. And I think that's what I miss the most. So let's head on over to the Gorge. Then from the Gorge we can go to Runny Eye and check those two out. Is it raining? What happened? Then we'll save that for the next time. Oh, the crag spiders are indifferent now. Spider silks. Much easier to farm now. Night streams are much more fun. B. Much more active, which leads you to question why I even do the noon streams. But a lot of you lunch folks will stop by, and I kind of feel bad not doing it. I have a very dedicated lunch crowd, and I appreciate that. Although I might stop doing them on the weekends. I might stop doing the noon streams on the weekends because it's just getting to be too much. Yeah, too much. Especially the Sunday one. The Sunday one never turns out well. Still do the night streams, but might stop doing the noon streams on the weekends. Sure, Brian. Yep, we'll plan on that. That little ka-ching that you're hearing is the achievement system informing you you've just gotten an achievement. Let's poke our nose in real quick, and then we'll call it here. I just want to see what this stuff is like in here. Gray. Well, they've really changed the pathing on these. So this is the spot where we normally camp. No, or pull to, but now they got them running all the way down the corridor. Do they still not aggro? Yeah, they still don't aggro. Nope, nope, he aggroed. Never mind. Okay, we're going to hop on over to P99. We'll pick it up right here tomorrow, or tonight, or whatever. I don't know. We'll see. So it's going to take me a second to get P99 loaded. Not going to stop the stream though. I'm just going to go to the intermission screen. Oh jeez, I can imagine. Drunken flying. That should be entertaining. Do I have a monk? I think I have a monk. If not, I need to make one. Go away. Nope, I guess I don't have a monk. I'm gonna have to make one. Huh. Could've sworn I always have a monk. I don't know why I don't now. Okay, give me a second to get everything switched over, and I will return shortly. There we go. Back on P99. And there he is. Big old dopey bastard. Ridiculous stats though for a level 11 Shadow Knight. Look at that charisma, 14. Yeah boy. This is my new project. It's going to eventually replace the warrior's tanking duties. Let's head on over to North Row and kill some stuff. In Everquest lore, what is the real name for a wood elf? Tree hugger. It's nice to know that the Commons chat is still still maintaining its integrity. Jaundice armor. Oh, it's shaman stuff. Thought that was SK stuff for some reason. Doop-de-doo, doop-de-doo. My little buddy. It's basically just a mobile dot. Uh-oh, since heading is almost maxed out. Excuse me. Oh no, there goes So. That's sad. Oh, come on. Could go into Befallen. The XP's a little better in there, but it's so freaking hard to see when you're playing an ogre trying to get around Befallen. Have to crouch down to get through the doorways. It's horrible. I should really get some bandages too. Let me run over to tunnel, see if anybody over there sells any. Work on that bind wound skill. The beast. There's Gathorn. Wish I could, Zen. Wish I could. How you doing today, by the way? At what? Real life or game life? Oh. Hey, it's Zen. How about that? Alright, so much for bandages. Zen was helping us out in Soul A the other night. Mystery Ixar hiding behind the barrels. Oh. Well, thanks for that, Zen. Appreciate it. Let's go to Befallen. Hopefully it's not too camped. The XP in Befallen is really nice. Appreciate the buff, Zen. No worries, no worries. Having one charge is more than enough. Oh, nice. Very nice. They will come in handy. I'll gladly reimburse you for any materials you need to purchase and or whatnot. You know. They will come in handy because these folks like dungeons. They're always dragging me into dungeons. I hate dungeons. Can't stand dungeons. Cramped quarters. Even on a small character. So is usually covered. Dothy. We have a shaman, and Gathorn has his druid Gathorn. What's that shrink thing? There's Gathorn. Now we just ran through this area on live, so you can see the difference. I'm going to have to zone through to West Common Lands to get to the Fallen, whereas on the live version it's all just one contiguous zone. Contiguous or continuous? Which is proper? Hill Giant. Nightfall Giant. What is that? And here's the Fallen. I got an itch right on my shoulder blade. Can't get to it. Oh, so much better. So much better. I'm going to call up a pet just for the Hey Nibers, how you doing? Sorry, I didn't see you come in. Oh, greens. I have to go downstairs. Uh-oh. Wait, is that the, Nope, went the wrong way. Went the wrong way. Do I even have the, I think I already have the key actually. Yeah, I do. No. No, that's a guard's key ring for Nagina. People need to put some clothes on. It's completely unnecessary to be walking around like that. I guess this is a true side-by-side comparison. Just did this on live and now we're doing it on P99. I don't want to steal anybody's stuff. I don't know if that guy was here camping something in particular or what. I just wanted to get the key so I can go downstairs. For our purposes, Brian, non-rating purposes, Shadow Knight would be better. Now, if you're raiding, you want a tank. From what I gather, I don't. This is what people are telling me. I have no idea. Warriors are better, but yeah, for our, just general dungeon diving, Shadow Knight's more survivable. They have more oh shit responses. You know, the harm touch, life tap. They're not as dependent on gear and healers. Just a little more survivable. Especially this one, he's disgustingly broken. I hadn't planned on it, I just came in here because the XP's better. I don't even know what's in here, to tell you the truth. It's one of those zones I just never made my way into on live. And bone chips, of course. Ow. Surprised there's nobody here. Well, it is Monday. Monday afternoon. Much better XP here. Much better. Well, that looks like it could be messy. Let's check over here real quick. Much better XP. Ding. I'm rooted. Alright folks, the beast is up there stirring. Oh, thanks for the grat, sorry. It was focusing on what I was doing. And there was somebody at the top of that stairway where I pulled the ghoul and I thought I was stealing somebody's kills and I didn't see him there. What mask am I using? I am using Sarnak hide. So I'm going to have to call it here, unfortunately. But I will be back on later, tonight. Default on it. I think I'm actually going to head over to EC before I log off. Nightfall Giant was just a little too close for comfort. Yes, I hear you, kid. I hear you. So yeah, I'll be back on tonight at 11. Sorry. Apparently very popular at this particular point in time. Alright, I'm going to log off. Thanks, folks. See you tonight at 11. I don't know what we're going to do. We'll discuss it in the Discord and we'll figure it out. And then you get a surprise tonight. So have a good day, folks.